You waited for it. Maybe for days. Maybe for weeks. Maybe for years. You replayed the conversation in your head. You imagined the moment they would finally understand what they did to you. You rehearsed what you would say when the apology finally came. And then it happened. They apologized. But something felt wrong. The words were there. The tone sounded right. Yet somehow, after hearing it, you felt worse than before. Confused. Heavy. Guilty. And then came the question that always follows. Am I the problem? No. What you experienced has a name. Because narcissists don't apologize the way healthy people do. A real apology requires empathy. Accountability. The ability to sit with the pain they caused another person. And that's exactly where the problem begins. What they give you instead are performances. Carefully crafted words that sound like remorse while protecting them from responsibility. And if you've ever accepted one of these apologies and still felt unsettled afterward, your instincts were right. Let's decode them. The first one is the non-apology apology. You've heard it before. I'm sorry you feel that way. Read that again. Not, I'm sorry for what I did. Not, I'm sorry I hurt you. Just, I'm sorry you feel that way. Notice what happened. The focus instantly shifts away from their behavior and onto your emotions. Your feelings become the issue. Their actions disappear from the conversation entirely. It's designed to sound compassionate while avoiding accountability. And if you challenge it, they'll often act confused. As if they've already apologized. But they didn't. They apologized for your reaction. Not for what caused it. Then comes the apology with conditions. This one usually starts well. For a moment, you think you're finally being heard. I'm sorry. And then the trap arrives. But, I'm sorry, but you provoked me. I'm sorry, but you pushed my buttons. I'm sorry, but you know how stressed I've been. The second that "but" appears, the apology dies. Because now the responsibility is being transferred back to you. Within a single sentence, you've gone from being hurt to being blamed for your own pain. This is where it traps you. You stop focusing on what they did and start defending yourself instead. Exactly where they want the conversation to go. The third apology is one of the most powerful. The love bombing apology. Sometimes there are no meaningful words at all. Instead, there are flowers, gifts, long messages, sudden affection, promises of forever, declarations of love so intense they leave you overwhelmed. And for a moment, it feels beautiful. It feels like change. But look closer. Because genuine remorse focuses on repairing damage. Love bombing focuses on restoring attachment. That's the difference. They're not necessarily trying to heal the relationship. They're trying to stop you from leaving it. The grand gesture becomes a reset button. The cycle starts over. The tension disappears. The hope returns. And before you know it, you're back where you started. Waiting for another apology. The fourth one is the apology that expires. This one is especially frustrating. Because you actually receive the apology. You hear the words. You accept them. You decide to move forward. And then, The exact same behavior returns. Hours later. Days later. Maybe even the next morning. Nothing changed. The criticism comes back. The lies come back. The manipulation comes back. And when you bring it up, they look at you as if you're unreasonable. I already said sorry. Think about that. To them, the apology was the solution. Not the change. Not the growth. Not the accountability. The words were supposed to end your discomfort. Once they said them, the issue was considered closed. Whether the behavior changed was never part of the deal. And finally, the silent treatment apology. This one doesn't even use words. After hurting you, they suddenly become nice. They bring home your favorite meal. They offer a small gift. They give you brief attention. Maybe a hug. Maybe a smile. And somehow you're expected to understand that this is their apology. Nothing is discussed. Nothing is acknowledged. The wound remains untouched. But you're expected to move on anyway. The message is clear. Let's pretend it didn't happen. And if you accept it, the cycle continues. Because what was broken was never actually repaired. Only covered up. Here's the truth most people discover far too late. An apology is not measured by words. It's measured by behavior. Real remorse creates change. Real accountability creates consistency. Real apologies don't leave you questioning your reality. They bring clarity. So if every apology left you feeling confused, if every apology somehow made you feel guilty, if every apology was followed by the same behavior repeating itself, your instincts were never wrong. You weren't being difficult. You weren't expecting too much. You were simply waiting for something they were never truly offering. Because words without change behavior aren't apologies. They're management techniques. And once you see the difference, you can never unsee it again.